Yeah, of course. I am Ninder and I am from Punjab. I have done my graduation and I completed my BA degree from Jammu University. And I also done a computer diploma computer application and computer teacher training. And I am married and I am blessed of two kids. And right now I am learning English. It's all about me.
Wow, great, ma'am. Wonderful. Okay, let's describe myself, ma'am. I'm coming from Bihar state, and if I discuss about my qualification, I have done my graduation, and nowadays I'm working as a teacher into a private school. And if I discuss about my hobbies, so I like to interact with new people and exploring new things each and every single day of my life. And travel it is another hobbies of mine. So it's all about me, ma'am.
Okay, great. Sir, so I told you before I am beginner and I am learning English. So what should I do to become a fluent English speaker?
I would say, ma'am, only few things you have to follow. Listening a lot, any conversational videos, and practice much more. Okay, two
Okay.
things is very imperative for you. I mean, very essential for you initial times. Listening, it will help you to understand the sentence, and speaking, it will help you to create any sentence. Because whatever we listen, all things coming within us,
Yeah.
right? So that's
Yes,
why the two
yes.
things are very imperative for you initial times. Listening, practicing, and
Yeah.
for learning vocabulary, ma'am, you have to follow any books, any stories. So you read and you get a lot of vocabulary. Yeah, this
Whenever
will.
I get free that time, I use like a use talk app and AC Fluency app, and I talk every day on that application. And before joining that application, I couldn't speak English. But after that, whenever I join that application, after that, I able to speak English like this.
Mm. Because that's the point, now. Like you listen a lot, you
Yeah.
talk to people that time, right? So talking to the people, that is when you are going to develop new skill inside of you. Okay, you're going to aware a lot of fact of the universe, of the human nature, right?
Yeah, I speak very well on a audio call, but whenever I get a chance to speak in the front of camera, that time I feel very hesitation, and that time word don't come in my mind. So
Yeah, ma'am,
today
I
is my
understand.
third conversation before joining the Skype application. Today is my third conversation on a video call. So I think if I want to become a fluently speaker, so we should use this application and we should do practice every day, like in the front of camera. So it is very helpful for me.
Yeah, it's very helpful for you, ma'am, because actually why it is happening with you, let me clarify. Having hesitation, yeah, fear, unexpected fear, why it happens with the people? Because you are going to enter the new situation at the first time. It's
Yes,
supposed to
yes.
be, I'm passing some example. You are supposed to be, you are going to abroad, any new cities. So obviously, after going there, after entering into that city, you must have a lot of questions into your mind. How will I adjust? Where will I stay? What kinds of personalities I will meet there? How will how will I adjust myself? So these
Yeah.
are unrecognizable fear comes to take a place in your heart. This is a genuine feeling, and the same thing happens into the conversation. Whenever I connect to new people, they do not aware about the exact personality of the people, their natures, right? Their mentality. So it's actual, fear coming into our mind, like how can I talk to them with confidence, right?
So please tell me one thing. When did you learn this language, and how many problems did you face while learning?
I faced a lot of problem as a usual the beginner are having nowadays. Attending conversations, I was having fear, low confidence, like you,
Yeah.
and having less background as well because I'm coming from rural area, so you know
Yeah,
very
also
well.
coming from rural areas, yeah, and I also face so many type of problem because I am from Punjab and my native language is Punjabi. and mostly person in
Mhm.
my family speak Punjabi. That time I face so many problem, but I learning this language. I have been learning this language before 1 year ago, but but I didn't able to speak English. But so one day I scroll my YouTube video. That time I saw like a Talk application, and after that I installed that application. And after
Mhm.
that I felt very happy because that application provide me environment to speak
Mm.
English. Otherwise, we don't have any environment to speak English.
Yeah, that's plus point, ma'am. That's why we all are we all kinds of person are learning this language because of having a lot of convenient application which provide us the better environment where we can include with the across the peoples, right, and we can conveniently talk to each other. We are this these kinds of application as a coordinating us in day-to-day life, having giving me the better guidance, right, connecting
Yes,
to the people, learning a lot of things because this language is become the medium of reaching to the people. Medium, it's only the medium, right? The actual conversation, actual learning things is that like you're going to learn the personalities, nature of the human mentality, their traditions. A lot of things are behind it for learning, right?
yes. So how much time did you take to learn this language?
I had given a lot of time over this communication skill to be a proficient into this because that time when I took decision, I had to learn this language no matter how. That time, I think maximum time I used to attend sessions with the people as audio conversation. I discussed a lot of matters. So you can consider, ma'am, I was listening a lot. I was listening a lot and practicing much more. So two
Yes,
things as I Mhm.
I also listen a lot. Like every video I saw, like related to English content and like a cartoon video related to English. But at that time I felt I waste my time. So after that, after that I decided to do my practice in front of camera as a video call.
Yes, ma'am. Because initial time, how did you feel like really I'm going to improve myself? No, you won't feel. After increasement of the time into the same process, after passing 5 to 6 months year, then you will have some benefit. Then you will experience how sufficient you become within this period of time. But this
Yes.
time you can't feel because you are totally coming from zero, coming from a
Yeah.
scratch,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yes, it
So
is right.
you have to maintain your peace, patience. Okay.
Yeah.
Be happy and try to be cool each and every situation, no matter with whom you are going to connect. Often try to express yourself, what you want to express around the people. Do not care about the people's intention, their behavior, their mentality, what he consider about you. Don't care.
Yeah.
Yes, everything will be good.
So this video, it is it recording this video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, you can, you can say like this is your memories, your initial memories. After supposed to be after crossing 1 year, 2 year, you become so much fluent in into this language. So this
Yes, yes.
memory will be the memorable of your life, right?
Yes, I got it. After watching this video, and I will be understand what I did a mistake in while
Yeah,
conversation.
because every situation come into your life to giving the better lessons, right?
Yes.
And this is the certain thing like in the first time if you are entering into the new areas, so it takes time to understand that particular areas, right? How to
Yes.
adjust myself, how to optimize myself, how to customize myself situationally. It takes time. Okay. Understanding the people, it's very difficult nowadays because nowadays, especially in this era, you are going to get varieties of personalities with different kinds of intentions. It's very difficult to understand the people. It's better you have to customize yourself each and every situations. Okay.
Yes.
Every problem will be solved. If I consider I'm coming from rural area, how could I learn this without having the guidance of any teacher? So I couldn't be like that,
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
right? But I consider oppositely of others. I had a personally believe into myself. No, I can do this. So you can also, ma'am. When I can, then you can also,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
So I also try to do my practice every day, and but I don't have a much time to do practice every day because I have a lot of responsibility.
I know
I
that.
also got my
That's why I
children.
respect mothers and housewives too much, more than anyone. Because you have a lot of responsibility of caring your kids, your husband, your family member, and equally you have to maintain your responsibility of cooking and etc. A lot of work included in your life. And instead of you are trying to learn this language, it's not a piece of cake for any mothers, right?
So
I
I
know
I
that.
think you have a good command in English than me, and because no, I told you before I have lots of responsibility. I will get I will get a chance to 1 and 2 hour in a day to do practice, and sometime I skip in that time of practice. So in the night time I have a time. So what should I do in do my practice to become a fluent English speaker? Because you have
I would
experience, you have a good command in English, so that's why I'm asking you.
thank you so much, ma'am. Especially if you are having the time into the night, like at 7 p.m., yeah, at 6 p.m.
Just 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, that time you attend audio conversation, right? And if you are having the time on at afternoon time, so you have to prefer yourself to attend video conversation because video conversation is more effective more than audio. Because in
Yes,
video
sir.
you have to going to experience you are going to experience face to face conversations. In the reality, when you will be encountering any person's attention face to face, so how will you react? How will you what expression you have to maintain during entire conversation? These are lessons you are going to learn.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so video conversation is must imperative more than audio conversation. Audio conversation you can invent it, you can utilize your vocabulary, you can try to make better sentence. You can put your effort to creating the well to well sentence situationally. But in video conversation, you are going to develop your confidence, removing your hesitation, a lot of things, which is a really weak in your life. Weakness, you have to remove this.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, you gave me so many suggestions, and I am very happy and nice to talk to you.
Okay, ma'am. So are you going somewhere, ma'am, right now?
Yes, sir, I have a work, and my mother-in-law coming from in my room, and I think she want to ask from me. That's why
Okay,
I
okay.
to cut the call.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with me.